So the new Jurassic movie came out a few days ago and we still haven't seen it, but we really want to. And to honor a great franchise like this, we think of the awesome moments in the first 3 movies. Well, okay, the first movie that is. Let's hope that Jurassic World will kick Lost Worlds and the third movie's ass.
Everything that made Jurassic Park as cool as it is today has come from the amazing special effects they used back then. The cool merchandise that was also sold helped this huge hype train as well.
And the biggest hype must have been the great amount of games that were released. Everyone at school talked about one game specific, the
Sega game.
And why was that? Because not only were you able to follow Grant's adventure, you could even chase him down as a raptor.
Need a little reminder on the story? It was a great time for archaeologists to find perfect fossils of dinosaurs. Grant and this bitch got the exciting chance to visit John Hammond's park.
This old geezer found a way to bring the dinosaurs back to life and let them roam on an island, created to look like a giant theme park, with the attractions being dinosaurs of course.
And we can all guess what happens next. Hell breaks loose and it's up to Grant, Ellie, the annoying grandchildren of Hammond, Jeff Goldblum, Samuel L. Jackson, who is apparently in this movie as well, and that fat guy from Seinfeld to save the day.
Due to multiple power failures, the electric fences in the park stopped working, giving the giant carnivores a chance to break free and enjoy a giant feast. Wow, what a movie. Great special effects and an awesome...
Jeff, we are here to talk about the presentation of the game.
Yeah, I think a lot of people know how awesome the movie is.
Can we just talk about the movie instead of the stupid game?
No!
Fine then. Jurassic Park for Sega Mega Drive, for Genesis, whatever. The whole game has a dark theme, yada yada. It's hard to see, stuff like that.
What Jeff was trying to say is that the game's presentation is maybe one of the biggest flaws. It's hard to tell what is in the background and what the platforms are. Many mistakes were made trying to figure out where to go, and that is something that didn't help to let this game age well. Many main paths are blocked by idiotic things like crates or walls. It's a pain to play, and the music doesn't make it an easy ride either. Hard drums with annoying bass lines will make your ears bleed, and it makes you want to run into the T-Rex mouth.
If this game should earn an award, it should be a prize for looking like trash and shit. I'd rather let that little dinosaur spit his toxic right in my face.
So wait, hold on with the suicide guys. You're telling me that the cool theme from the movie isn't present, or that Jeff the God Goldblum isn't a playable character?
Afraid not.
Sorry, Jeff.
Then why the hell are we doing this review then?
We are just giving it a chance, and boy, are we being generous. If the graphics and soundtrack weren't annoying enough, then wait till you get to experience the controls. Precise jumping? Forget it. Fair gameplay? Nowhere to be found. You do have a big arsenal of weapons available to you, but what does that matter? When you stun an enemy, they just reappear on the screen as soon as you re-enter.
Are we really doing a bad game again on the channel, Phil?
It's not all bad, right guys?
I'm afraid Jeff has a point, Mike. This may be a cheap way for the developers back then to get aboard the hype train called Jurassic Park, but hey, it's a rich man's world after all. Well, after playing with the idiotic Grant, not that he's an idiot, but just as he is in this game, we tried to play with the raptor. It's just a simple step in the options to select him, and now his story is to chase Grant and try and eat him, or something like that.
Wow, I didn't know raptors had such high goals.
That's where it gets a little weird indeed. Why would one raptor have the mission to chase Grant through the entire island? Is it personal?
It's a long trip for a midnight snack if you'd ask me.
And this raptor amazes me. She does know how to venture through every stage and where Grant is going.
Clever girl. And still, how awesome as it may seem to play as a predator, the controls still disappoint. You're asked to play a platform game with a dinosaur. That's like asking me to play a first-person shooter with a cow. I don't know if you guys remember the game King Kong from the Peter Jackson movie, but that put you in the role of King Kong himself. And that worked perfectly. I always kind of compared that game with this one, because they slightly seem familiar to me. And I know that there is a huge time gap between these two games, but that doesn't mean that Jurassic Park had to be that bad.
I like monkeys.
Is this how you guys usually do reviews? Oh my god. But it was an original movie nonetheless, to let you play with the hero and villain, especially when the villain is a vicious beast, only formed by nature.
I think we could take that with us to Judgment.
Yeah,
Can I do the judgment part then?
Be our guest.
go right ahead.
Keeping in mind that presentation and game has big flaws, but considering that Jurassic Park is an awesome movie and that this game is pretty original, I think it's safe to say that we can keep it on a nice 5 on the must meter.
What do you think, Phil?
I'd give it a 3.
A 4 it is then.
What? How did you guys just...
Let's end this quick with when the dinosaurs ruled the earth scene before Mike discovers all our reviews are scams.
Wait, what?
Now guys, quick! We need to escape before the giant cartridge returns to make us play this awful game again.
Run, you idiot! Run, you fool! Run! Hold up! Oh, Phil! Run, you idiot!
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this Jurassic Park review. I'd like to thank Mike for joining us in this review.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Be sure to check out the other videos by clicking on the boxes, with our top pick being Volgar the Viking. Don't forget to like the video, share it with all your friends and let them subscribe to the channel as well. Our Facebook page can be found in the description. Check out DJLauwy's SoundCloud page as well, also in the description, and be sure to stick with us to check out the next video. This was Jeff,
Phil,
And Mike.
signing out and have a nice day.